Old school machines, next level skill. These bulldozer pros make the impossible look easy, and it's all real. Sit back and enjoy the power show on Green Tech. Can you believe your eyes? These bulldozers, lined up like soldiers, are dragging a metal giant across a slick, snowy path like it's nothing. The real wonder isn't just the power, it's the brains behind the move. Whoever planned this deserves a medal. It takes serious skill to keep that much muscle moving in sync. I have to say, while some might feel the operator is still finding his groove, I think he's doing a solid job with the Volvo L250G OptiShift. The machine is a beast, with the OptiShift system making it more fuel efficient while still delivering that heavy-duty power. It's not easy to master, but he's clearly making progress, and that's what matters most in a tough job like this. I hope the guy in the excavator at the bottom of the cliff is wearing a deluxe hard hat. Dude, the kamikaze bulldozer driver, definitely earned his nickname. How do you sink a tractor that fast? This clip needs to be seen to be believed. That driver has no idea how close they were to disaster. 1 minute difference and we'd be watching a completely different outcome. That's pure luck.
Just trying to shave off as much dirt.
This video really highlights the importance of proper water management after rough grading. Keeping sediment out of the storm drain is crucial for preventing blockages, and pre-filling that sump hole with clean water was a smart move. That excavator sure makes quick work of things.
Balance out, kind of settle to the bottom. Fire up the pump, and we'll pump it over into the manhole over there.
This guy is lucky AF. The Volvo L250G is a reliable mid-size loader made for tough work. With 173 horsepower and over 31,000 pounds of muscle, it handles gravel and dirt like a champ. Great visibility, smooth hydraulics, and a comfy cab make it a solid pick for daily use. Perfect for jobs that need power without going overboard.
Ahí va, ahí va.
That's how accidents happen. Rushing through the job, skipping basic checks. A missing pin or weak hose could send that whole thing crashing.
Пойдет, пускай.
That's a $200,000 mistake right there. Hope no one got hurt, but this recovery turned into a costly lesson. Always double check your chains and anchor points. It takes real throttle control to ease down a dozer like that. No ramps, no trailer, just gravity and guts. Could have gone sideways fast, but the operator kept the tracks lined up and steady. That's not luck. That's years of knowing your machine inside and out.
En estos momentos estamos trabajando en la Mitucro.
Every good road starts with the right equipment. In Calahuanca, this bulldozer's been grinding through steep, rocky slopes since Phase 1. Now it's cutting a vital path through Mitucro, an isolated area where narrow trails once limited farm access. Real change is rolling forward.
Segunda etapa es un poquito rápido por lo que encontramos en el terreno. Una máquina. Es un cargador frontal. De la carretera. Para la cosa, para la cosa arrozable que podemos desarrollar.
I was scared the top would swing wide and hit that machine. That was too close for comfort.
We're crushed!
If you ever doubted the strength of a Caterpillar D11T, this video certainly clears things up. It's a fun way to showcase the incredible capabilities of these enormous machines. A true power display. That Komatsu just proved it's not limited to leveling ground. Pulling a massive concrete beam trailer takes guts and torque. This machine's got both. Dozers like this, they're more capable than most folks think. And here's what happens when raw power meets a risky move. The excavator on the right tries to lift, but instead, it nearly flips itself over. That's not just operator error. It's physics demanding respect. Honestly, if there wasn't dust flying, I'd think it was reversed too. That downhill roll was smoother than most folks on flat ground. That's some serious nerve-wracking stuff. A 100,000-pound beast rolling driverless across a 40-ton bridge? It's like watching a slow-motion gamble with gravity. Hats off to whoever trusted that setup.
Ебать мой хуй, а!
What makes Hitachi stand out in the mining world? Their machines combine raw force and smart design. This video, filmed at Amex, shows just how far hydraulic engineering has come. You've got to see these backhoes in action. Pure control and muscle. Shouldn't a bulldozer crossing deep water have a snorkel or raised intake? That T-130 is practically nose deep. Without protection, even a minor splash could fry the electrics. Seems risky for a machine that old.
Аллилуйя, ёп! Ну ничего, стачку, но у него гусянки следят.
How do they even work in that blizzard? Zero visibility, howling wind, and icy ground. And they still pulled off a rescue. That's not just driving, that's surviving. Major respect for those operators keeping things moving in the middle of nowhere.
Ростик, вы поднимите!
How do you even recover from that? Is this a construction site or a sci-fi movie set? A 22-ton loader flying at 11 miles per hour? Can you believe this Caterpillar D8-2U engine sat untouched for over 2 years? The 2U series is known for its legendary straight-8 diesel engine. It took a few pulls, but once the oil moved, it fired up like it never left. These old Caterpillar machines were truly built to last. Hard to believe they're pulling off such a massive dig under a hospital. Months of work, deep mud, and those Menzi muck excavators from Switzerland. Built for extreme jobs, and it shows. That's what happens when the ramps aren't lined up straight. One wrong angle and down she goes. That's one serious loadout. LCT ships like this are built tough to handle 60-ton excavators and haul trucks. Getting those massive machines across islands is no small job. Respect to the logistics crews behind this. Using terrain and leverage effectively, the operator didn't just rely on power. He used angle, throttle control, and surface friction to self-extract. Brilliant.
ID night!
आवाज साहब नहीं आ रहा टावर वाला मालिक से बात करो नंबर दिया हमको 600 हेलो
The way that bucket hooked in just right, like threading a needle with steel. That took skill, not luck. The Tesmec 1675 is an absolute beast. Seeing it ride on a 7-axle Goldhofer trailer is like watching a dinosaur hitch a ride. Those hydraulics kept everything level even on uneven ground. Makes you appreciate how much behind-the-scenes planning goes into moving a machine that size. High bucket capacity and reduced cycle time equals one thing: operational excellence. The L1150 is built for those who value time per load and fuel efficiency.
Throw rocks down in there to them.
Using terrain and leverage effectively, the operator didn't just rely on power. He used angle, throttle control, and surface friction to self-extract. Brilliant.
No, the
Я так и думал, то, что он передний.
In the harsh Arctic north, even a shallow creek can become a trial. This is logistics on the edge, where muscle and mind must work in unison.
Я такого еще не видел.
If you're new to construction equipment, the Cat D11T is one of the largest dozers around. Watch how its ripper and blade operate separately. This dual control is what allows such precision. Alright, if you ever doubted what a front-end loader can do, check out this Volvo L250G. This thing is picking up a 28-ton marble block like it's a toy. Seriously, imagine the power.
Nặng quá nặng luôn. Các bạn ơi. Bây giờ thì mình cũng sẽ
Talk about white-knuckle driving. This truck hauling an excavator downhill is giving me serious anxiety. Huge props to this driver for navigating such a treacherous descent. It's a nailbiter, showing the immense skill required for oversized loads.
cái khúc tiếp theo phía trên này nhá. Để lên nào.
That's a costly mistake. A B10 bulldozer just tumbled right off its trailer. This is a painful reminder of why you always need true professionals for heavy hauling. One wrong move or improper securing, and you're looking at serious damage and a massive headache. Learn from this, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, behold the magnificent Scania R620 giving that Komatsu PC600 a first-class ride. And look at that scenery in Valpola. Even the massive excavator is probably enjoying the view. Top-tier hauling. Get ready for a blast from the past with the T-170 Bulldozer. This Soviet-era beast, packing 170 horsepower, was legendary for its toughness and reliability. Built for anything from Siberian winters to construction sites, it dominated the 70s to 90s. This workhorse proves some machines just don't quit. Absolute legend. Check out this John Deere H414 harvester head in action from winter 2008. This thing is a total powerhouse, transforming trees into timber with incredible speed and precision. It's amazing how technology allows us to process vast forests so efficiently. A true marvel of forestry engineering. Sometimes life throws you upside down, literally. But this guy's hustle says more than words ever could.
Close! Damo lang ako kasi baru kasi turun tangan.
All right, time for some serious yard work. This Cat 953 track loader is making those stubborn oak stumps look like twigs. It's just plowing through them like it's nothing. If you've ever tried to dig out a stump, you know this is seriously impressive power. It's a vivid narrative of risk and consequence, reminding us that even the most powerful machines demand respect for their environment. Watching them carefully unload the Hitachi and Cat from the Oshkosh is like watching a super-sized game of Tetris. One wrong move, and it's a very expensive embark on a journey along the perilous Galancho Aka Road, where every turn tells a tale of resilience. This isn't just a path, it's a crucible for vehicles and drivers, a raw testament to navigating Earth's untamed edges. Watching these giants at work, the Cat D6K2's blade, moving roughly 5 cubic yards of sand each pass, and the New Holland 1 56.7 smoothing with a 12-foot grader rack, is pure art. The driver's reverse precision at 7 miles per hour matches each push. It's a masterclass in road work, showing top-tier US standards. Imagine being the driver of that MAN TGX 41.680, towing a 107-ton Komatsu D475A. The engine power of that bulldozer at 890 horsepower is impressive, but the skill of the human behind the wheel of the transport truck is equally remarkable. It truly showcases how heavy-duty jobs need heavy-duty expertise. The sheer scale of this work is something else. However, with blasting, even small missteps can have big consequences. Every worker deserves to go home safe and sound after a shift. Can't believe they dug that trench for the cable and got this whole K700 operation done in about 10 minutes. Talk about efficiency. Looks like a smart way to get things done without a lot of fuss. This image really captures the raw beauty of nature and the hard-working spirit. A mighty caterpillar forging ahead in the wild, a testament to what determined folks can achieve. Wonder what kind of road they're building. These guys are the best JCB operators out there. They spend months training, no joke. They use the dancing diggers as a selling tool to show how well balanced the machines are. Seeing that 45-ton caterpillar bogged down reminds us that even with all the engineering, sometimes the ground just wins. Road construction is always a challenge, and this looks like a prime example. Hope they have a good plan for recovery.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر.
If they keep moving that bulldozer like this, it'll be broken down pretty fast. Well, that's not something you see every day. An inverted excavator on tracks. They must have a very specific job in mind to set it up like that. What's the goal here? Watching the team bring down that 20-foot silo with 2 excavators was thrilling. One excavator shoved the wall, while the other drilled holes until concrete cracked. It felt like a giant puzzle falling apart piece by piece. Those long-reach excavators are truly amazing for jobs like this. It's wild how far they can extend. Getting all that alligator grass out of the water looks like a tough task, but those machines are making it happen. The idea of lowering the transport deck on these bossage trailers using suspension cylinders is brilliant for safe loading. No disassembly needed for huge machines like drill rigs or excavators. That saves so much time. And those long bodies must extend quite a bit to balance such massive weights. Never really thought about how fiber optic lines get into the ground until now. It seems like a lot of planning goes into these projects. How do they navigate around obstacles like pipes or rocks underground? Moving those massive tracked dozers must be a huge challenge without something like the Sleipner DB120 Plus. It truly simplifies heavy transport. Imagine trying to get that Caterpillar D11T anywhere else without it. A real headache for sure. Building roads in such untouched nature like Turkey Yalkaroy must be challenging. It really reminds me of the beautiful landscapes in Avatar. Hope they're careful to preserve that natural beauty.
Alhamdulillah. Welcome back to من over that.
People were definitely on edge watching that T35.01 load. Some thought the lowboy seemed a bit small for the weight, worrying about it tipping. Safety's always the main concern when moving such heavy equipment on public roads. Let us know in the comments. Type 1 if you thought our video was interesting, and 0 if you thought it was boring. It's always fascinating to see quarry operations up close. That Caterpillar D8T is doing some serious work, moving tons of rock. What kind of materials are they usually extracting from this quarry? Getting a massive machine like a Cat 9 out of freezing water and ice is no small feat. Those rescue crews really earn their pay. Hope everyone involved stayed safe during such a risky recovery.
Бульдозер пошел, что шустрее шагает! Ура!
Professional Komatsu techs are definitely needed for this precise work on the PC 8000. Talk about a challenging work environment. Operating heavy equipment in Aka's high altitudes, where the technique goes into the sky, demands respect. They're literally building or working on top of the world. Impressive. What a tough day at the office. Those operators earn their pay. So this is how they get gravel from underwater? The swim excavator makes it look easy. It's really neat to see the industrial side of things, especially with such specialized equipment. Wonder what the backstory is here. Why couldn't they use a regular bridge or barge? Definitely a high-stakes move for such a valuable piece of machinery. This video perfectly shows the power of heavy machinery mixed with incredible human skill. It's not just about horsepower, it's about the finesse to keep that 50,000-pound beast from tumbling. That Ancon tiltrotator combined with the milling machine on the Cat M318D is pure genius. They're carving out that drain ditch with incredible accuracy. What a smart setup. The quick coupler allowed the grubber to go from trenching with a 2-foot ditching bucket to uprooting mesquite with a 30-inch root rake in seconds, making tough jobs feel effortless. That bulldozer is a real lifesaver on steep grades. Anyone else wondering how many tons that Kraz was carrying? That Kirovets gave it its all. A real nail biter, wondering if it would actually budge. The Franklinville UMC demolition is undeniably sad. You just know that building witnessed countless baptisms, weddings, and celebrations. It's tough to see it go, but maybe this marks a new beginning. How do communities typically rally and rebuild after losing such a significant landmark? Looks like someone underestimated that mud. Good thing they had a D10 on standby for the recovery. That CAL FIRE Bulldozer Operator's gentle approach across the Siskiyou Crest Botanical area's steep slope is unbelievable. Covering 8 miles west of Hilt, while mapping a 27-acre blaze without harming native plants, shows real respect. Stay safe. This JCB260S excavator performance proves that heavy equipment can be downright entertaining. Watching those 8 cubic yard buckets swing in perfect sync feels like Abilete dancers show spectacle. What's your favorite move? The 180-degree scoop or the low-speed spin? I am in awe of his excellent precision in controlling the machine, picking up and manipulating the mats, etc. It looked as natural and casual as if he was using his own hands to move things around.
We got lucky, that thing still runs.
Ground. Nothing really seems damaged on it other than some bent panels.
An unexpected Bobcat rollover steals the spotlight and offers priceless insight on hill safety. Who else is taking notes to prevent their own near misses? Is horsepower or grip the true champion? With Komatsu's weight tipping the scale and traction locked, did Cat D8R's single ripper ever stand a chance? Find out which giant won the showdown.
Ground and proceeding to pass the cat. The line.
Behind every screech of the multi-axle, Kenworth lies human skill and split-second judgment. See how a lone spotter in red directs inch-perfect alignment on dusty slopes. Ever seen a track hose swallowed by pure mud? Watch as the engine finally quits and a mighty crane arrives to rescue this mud-bound giant from a sticky grave. Moving huge timber on slippery ice is no easy feat. This video perfectly shows how a skilled skidder operator carefully manages a big log truck. It's all about safety and precision in those tough winter conditions. Quite a sight. You know, watching these operators, it's clear they've got real talent. The way they handle this giant machine with such effortless precision is truly inspiring. What a treat to watch. A close backup on that icy ramp proved risky, causing the ADT to tip sideways. Kudos to the skilled crew who righted this heavyweight beast without damage. This majestic, eerie steam shovel, a true marvel of the industrial era, used roaring steam to power massive pistons and cables as the operator's cabin slowly revolved. Imagining that rhythmic hiss and weighty bucket evokes nostalgia for hands-on steam-era engineering grit.
Я так и думал, то, что он передними зароется.
Recalling old pioneering tales of forging winter trails, watching this PPU hauled through the stream brings that adventurous frontier spirit to life. Each splash and grind evokes memories of early expeditions across frozen northern landscapes. It's always a sight to see these big machines at work. Here we're watching the Mackey Funeral Home in Danvers, Massachusetts, coming down. They're clearing the way for a new parking lot at St. Mary of the Annunciation Church. Pretty interesting to see progress happen. Bulldozer versus pickups in a landfill showdown. Watch the JD 1050J flatten pickup shells like pancakes with earth-shaking force. It's a bittersweet moment watching East Fairmont Junior High, a school nearly 100 years old, being torn down. This building, originally East Fairmont High School, was incredibly well built back in 1919. The operator here is a true pro, using the building's weak points to bring it down efficiently. Under Arctic skies, the Hitachi 210 LC's laser-leveled slope bucket carves safety benches into icy embankments. The operator's precise controls and the machine's tenacious tracks deliver reliable performance where simple shovels would fail. Imagine working in these rugged mountains. This video beautifully captures the powerful dance of bulldozers carving out a new road in Nashka. A real testament to human ingenuity in nature.
Uy, concha, se va a echar, huevón. Se levanta. Que no, huevón, que no. Dale, huevón.
It's a stark reminder of the risks these operators face daily. So glad it was just a near miss, and everyone walked away safe. You won't believe the scale of this operation. Here's a massive tow haul happening at Grasberg in West Papua. Moving something this big takes incredible power and precision. It's a testament to modern mining and logistics. Absolutely mind-blowing. This is smart. Watch them turn old concrete rubble into useful road base. It's all about concrete recycling here, cleaning up demolition waste and giving it a new life. A great way to be environmentally friendly and practical. This video is a powerful reminder that even the strongest machines sometimes need a helping hand. Let us know in the comments. Type 1 if you thought our video was interesting, and 0 if you thought it was boring. The B10M Bulldozer is a tough 18-ton machine, built to handle extreme temperatures from -50 to +40 degrees Celsius. Its powerful YAMZ diesel engine delivers 180 to 190 horsepower, making it ready for any job. A true workhorse. They just don't make them like this anymore. This old Caterpillar D6C is still a beast, dragging logs like it's nothing. Proves you don't always need the newest tech to get the job done right. A massive shovel site move near Edson, Alberta. It took a fully loaded 793 truck to get this monster up that grade. You can practically feel the diesel power roaring. This is how high-speed internet gets to you. Watch as a specialized cable layer machine installs a fiber optic line. It's a fascinating process by PMK313, Sviastroy 3, that shows the precision involved in laying down modern communication networks. Talk about an adventurous hunting trip. This video shows a bunch of ATVs stuck in water, including one carrying the former governor. Good to know everyone made it back safe and sound. That portal crane collapse is shocking to watch. No one saw that coming. Stepping back to watch that Dozer engineer a perfect one-to-one slope on a mountain of fill dirt is truly impressive. This blend of raw power and surgical accuracy reminds viewers why seasoned operators command respect on every job site. Thanks for watching. If today's bulldozer drama blew your mind, hit that like button and subscribe to Green Tech for more heavy equipment thrills. See you next time. Stay safe out there.